One thing I love about your EP, which I'm going to come to the name in a second, is that it's 6 tracks in 8 minutes. And I was joking with this grindcore band from Ireland a few weeks ago, is that if there's a music, at least subgenre in metal that's perfect for like TikTok, Instagram reels, it's grindcore and punk, right?
Seriously,
yeah. So I have to say, I mean, like, it's a short, and it brought back memories of Jamal al-Maut, right? For me, is because it's got that aggression in your face, and you kind of feel that, right? One thing I really love about, say, even like hardcore punk or grindcore music, right, is you can't fake it. Like either it's all about that authenticity that kind of comes across and that aggression, right? And I think that's one thing I like about especially EP formats when it comes to like these genres, right? Because there's only a certain amount of dosage that you need. Like beyond that, it becomes a bit of an overkill. So tell me about how, and give me a second when I say this, Parcham Buland Ast. Please tell me, first of all, what does it mean? And how did the whole EP come together?
Yeah, like, first of all, you pronounced it perfectly. Parcham Buland Ast is Persian. It's Farsi for the flag is raised. And how we got the name of the EP was pretty sudden and random as well. Like, I was chilling with some of my friends and I hang out with a lot of Iranian people, and I was doing some goofy shit, some stupid stuff when I was drunk, and one of my Iranian friends, he said, "Oh, Parcham Buland Ast, like Hassan is raising the flag or something like that, just to make fun of me." And I thought, that's actually a fucking badass name for an EP or album title or something, like you storm into the scene and your EP is named like "We're fucking raising the flag." You know what I mean? So that's how we got the idea for the name.
Okay, wow. So that's interesting how it just came up in there. But tell me about the tracks. I mean, like, when you, of course, read the title track, I mean, of course, when you read the titles for the tracks, it completely makes sense. Your hate for the Taliban continues, I must say. So that's there. But tell me about the rest of the tracks.
Yeah, so basically, like, go track by track. The first track is called Hamdullah, and it's in Pakistan and like in other Muslim countries, we say a phrase called Alhamdulillah. It means thanks to God, all thanks to God.
Yeah.
Some of my Arab friends pronounce it as Hamdullah, because they have their own dialects and slangs. So I thought, okay, that's a cool way of saying it, and I started saying it like that too. And the song itself is about like me running away from Pakistan, and I'm also speaking not just about my experiences, but also all the other, people of color, people from Eastern Europe, people from Africa, South America, everywhere, who are coming to Europe to have a better life because these European countries fucked up our places, So it's all that, and then you come here and you realize that you don't have anything, you don't know where to go, you don't know who to greet, whatever. But at the end of the day, you still thank God, So it's like that, and it's a very personal track for me. Taliban Murdabad is about, like, of course, my experiences growing up in Pakistan at the height of our problem with the Pakistani Taliban and everything, and my hatred for all that they did, in our country. And there's a lot of political stuff behind the scenes as well, because of course they're not just a group that acts solely on itself, but I'm sick and tired of going back and forth and thinking about, okay, who's really funding them, who's really training them, is it India, is it America, is it China, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I just don't like what they did, and it's just a simple song. The song lyrics just mean that you call yourselves Muslims but you act like terrorists. That's literally just the repeating bars in the song, So the next one is Nadaran. Nadaran is A Persian word. It's I'm not sure what the meaning exactly is. I forgot. But the song is a mix of Urdu and Persian. It has Urdu like verse and a Persian chorus, and it's similar to Hamdulillah. It's the next step after Hamdulillah. It's about my experience navigating these places in Germany, meeting these people from different countries, and still feeling like an outsider. Like I'm an outsider whether I'm with my own people. I'm an outsider whether I'm with Arabs or Africans or whatever. And the chorus, the Tarfe Maro Nadaran, means they're not on our side. So it's kind of like a lone wolf anthem. Nakhair, Nakhair means not okay. Khair, like means okay or good. It's basically about, it's all written by the drummer. It's really beautiful lyrics in Persian. It's about climate change, how the state has destroyed this world that we live in. The sky has turned yellow and we can't breathe, all that shit. Na Un Moghe Na Hala, also written by the drummer, also in Farsi. It's about all these independence movements in the world, from South America to Kurdistan, everywhere, right? And the last song, Ijtemai Bemari, is about forced conversions that happen a lot in Pakistan. I mean, I don't know if it's a lot or rare, there's differing reports depending on who you hear it from, but the fact is it still happens. And every other month you hear about a case where a Hindu girl or a Christian girl or whatever, they're forced converted to Islam. So it's about my disgust towards that phenomena. So that's the rundown of the songs and what they mean, basically.
Okay. Now, I love how you just broke down all of this, and I realized that it's relatable while it's coming from your personal perspective in there, right? A lot of it applies to a lot of other cultures, a lot of other countries too, right?